festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from Dodger Stadium, opening day baseball on the show. The Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball, that's out.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Alex Bregman, and that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall, and that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Inside ball.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Runners at the corners, one away here on opening day. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Batting fifth, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami will hit next, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. in there. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Arizona, Corbin Burnes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Will Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Late swing fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
That's out.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
1 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Breaking ball, and that got him.
He's got first.
Batting fourth,
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Muncy.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score and then tie it. Now the throw comes in, runner holds it third.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 1 out. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Betts. That one lifted to left. Nootbaar should have this one. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second, Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Yamamoto making his first start of the year, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
That one way outside, ball one. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. That catches the corner.
That's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something.
Runner takes off. Fouled off left side. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
One out and a runner at second here on opening day. This to center field. Base hit. Moreno around third. He will score and the Diamondbacks take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Alec Thomas now. This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one
Ball
there.
one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Los Angeles, or should I say back-to-back here in Los Angeles. Siggy, these fans are watching their Dodgers play for the first time since they won the World Series.
Yeah, and they're celebrating a title and opening day. What could be better?
Man, how good was Yamamoto in that series?
Absolutely unreal. Baseball fans across the board will not forget his performance for a long time.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Throws.
No, he's in there.
And that was close.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Will Smith to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ball 1.
On a line, base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time out. Ohtani wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball
Outside,
is
that's the ball.
outside. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, Muncy. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Muncy. Over to 1st.
Out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how
right
he's
fielder,
using his pitches in
Corbin
this one.
Carroll.
Two down, bases empty. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Single to right in his first trip. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the 3rd. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one almost got him. And a 1-2. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball, that's just out.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Slides for the stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And ball one. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. There's the strike at the knees. And it is 2-1. Swings through that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Here's your one. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. Carter looking for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Busy time around the league, taking a look at some notable free agent signings. Marte
Oh,
in the box
inside.
now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Up next,
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit.
You know, these D-backs do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Man at second. Swings through that.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball, that's out.
Next over in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball. In the dirt. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. And ball four, two aboard. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hey.
Outside low. Ball three. Luis Arias on deck for Arizona. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls one away and now 3 and 2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Two on, one out, and they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The 1-0. Liner snagged at first.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
All loaded up. Alek Thomas will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Very high with that one. Full count now.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Payoff pitch. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 4th, Jarren Duran steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball one there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball 1.
Next offering is outside. That one misses. And a full count now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Tommy Edman. Reached on a drop, 3rd strike his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Off the plate,
Check
ball 1.
swing, he held up. Ball 1. Quick toss to first. Edman back on a dive. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Edman off of first with 2 away. And there's the automatic. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Diamondbacks digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering upstairs. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Just missed. The 1-0.
Yeah.
Carroll thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Ball to strike. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. On the mound now, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Marte, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
A really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Inning over. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 4-1. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That's outside.
There's a strike. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Bregman fires to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Andy Pages.
And here is Andy Pages, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. In the air, right field. Carroll gets under it, and that is that. So the Dodgers lead one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. A few high.
No hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no.
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Graterol, will take over.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one out now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down at the plate. Luis Arias. Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Alek Thomas.
Next to hit for Arizona, Alek Thomas.
Hey.
Movement in the bullpen, JoJo Romero. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Stone getting cranked up as well. Two down, nobody on, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Up next For the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. This is again 5 in a row. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. One down.
For the Dodgers, center fielder Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. That's in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. That one fouled off. The Dodgers down by 4 here on opening day. Just misses with that one. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Edman in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. And they get the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Alex Bregman stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Ketel Marte. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Carroll stands at first with one out. And there's a foul ball. One now. That one hit to right. Pajes has a beat on it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Munetaka.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Brusdar Graterol will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a lefty out of the pen, JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man on second, 2 down.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Right there for a strike. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 3-1.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So digging in, Gabriel Moreno. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs.
Good
Yep,
spot
that
for
ball
the
went out.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, but kept close. Inside, and
That
hit
ball
him.
got him.
And now the bases are loaded.
For the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
2 outs, bases full. Luis Arias, the next to hit. Out to short, bats up with it. They get the
He's out.
first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Kevin Ginkel.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3. Ginkel is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Ohtani stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The D-backs leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 1.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Camilo Doval, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Rodriguez warming up as well. The 1-1. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, Adam in center field. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Thomas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Romero in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Up and in, look out. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the order. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
A good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Perdomo at first, 1 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2. And that one almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jojo Romero done for the night. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on here, Bobby Milner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Corbin Carroll now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball one.
That's ball two.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Foul ball. Man on second, two down. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it, though, 6-1. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's three for a strike. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Kevin Ginkel won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
That's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Two down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Munetaka.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball inside.
Just off the inside edge. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two-0. And that is out of play. Marte gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that is cut on and missed. And now 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
First and second, no outs. Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ball one, no strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left field. And that's a base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in as the stop sign goes up at third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno.
That's a ball.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Fouled off down the right side. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. one, swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
All loaded up. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Foul ball there. On the ground is short, could be two. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Jarren Duran steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Next offering is down low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 2-0. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Here's a 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hernandez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Edman in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.